What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name's Noe from Variety Fighters. I apologize for having done a couple weeks worth of episodes. My family, unfortunately, was one of the ones in Texas where we had snow here, crazy temperatures. Luckily, I was able to stay at another family member's house, but I had no power at all. So it was pretty scary and pretty crazy. But, I got all my health, I got my family, so I'm happy with that. And then the week after, poor Dekree just wasn't good timing. It's totally my fault where he's doing a huge favor helping out with Voldo tonight, and I've been working a ton of overtime. So sorry to everybody hanging the last couple weeks, but we're back. And I have Dekree here, a very strong Voldo player. Tell us a little bit about who you are, man. How long have you been playing Voldo? When you joined the scene, that kind of stuff, man.
Playing Voldo for about like 11, 12 years. I learned Voldo and Soul Calibur 4 from Carl 34. He taught me Voldo. I was a filthy Sophidia main for the start of Soul Calibur 4, and we used to play all the time. And I just felt like it was a lot of tools that could be utilized with Voldo. So I asked him like, yo, you should show me some things. And when I went to Soul Calibur 5, it wasn't. I really just didn't have a main, so I had to kind of stick to Voldo, but I didn't really like that game too much. And Soul Calibur 6, Sophia came back, but it didn't feel good. Winning with Voldo, it felt a lot harder, but it was a lot more fulfilling. Sophia, it was just more like. It just felt so boring to constantly play constant neutral, and Voldo just felt really wacky and totally different. So I spent a lot of energy and a lot of effort refining Voldo, and I did pretty well with him.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, develop your own style. One thing I like about Voldo is that when you see these characters that are very underrepresented in their communities, you can tell the different Voldos apart. A lot of these characters, sometimes they all blend together. They feel the same. Like a lot of Genre 1 players, X-players, a lot of you play the same, and it's effective and it works and that's cool. But you can always tell the Voldos apart. Like, hey, that's this person's Voldo. That's this person's Voldo. So it's pretty dope, man. That's very dope.
Absolutely.
All right, so
absolutely.
Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's go over some moves that you like with Voldo that you feel maybe are underrepresented, or why you use them. What are your favorite kinds of moves that you like, man?
You gotta switch back so I can.
Yes, I do. That would help, wouldn't it? Go ahead.
Alright, so, I don't know what happened to the music. Safe, but this is really one of your best pokes because of the tech crouching mid. So you're using that, and that's natural on hit. So
seems like good weapon.
Yeah. You're also using 1K a lot just to throw people off. That should poke.
Oh, knockdown and counter hit. That's nice.
Great. No, it's not a knockdown, but on counter hit, it's like +4, but you're using that to mess with people a little bit. Your 2A is really good, both of them.
You say both of them? Are you saying blind stance and regular stance?
Yeah, they're the same. They're pretty much the same move at 12.
Okay.
So you got that. What else is that? Your launcher is this. That's 20 now. Before it was 22, so it was pretty trash.
Which move is that?
But your 4K.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's tech crouching, and it's 20 now. So that's your 20 frame Punisher. You have to use this move, which sucks. This is your 14, which is 4B hold.
Oh, it's 4B hold. Okay.
Yeah, you pretty much lose your turn, but you can match this, but it's not really smart because if they duck it, that's your ass.
So are they both high? 4BK? Or for withhold?
It's a high mid. It's a high mid, but it's natural.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, but it also, if you attack me, like attack me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Very cool. Very cool.
it turns into a lethal hit
What
if
are
you
the
trigger my.
what are the conditions for legal hit for that?
If you trigger this,
Mm-hmm.
then I got the lethal hit.
Oh, just
But
once?
I have to reset it. Yeah, once per game.
Oh, okay.
So I call that the nuke because
That's cool.
it's primed, and on stage like this. Oh, well, they didn't do it. Let's try it
Does it
again.
normally do it over short walls, maybe?
Yeah, it should do it over that wall, but
Sometimes
maybe
it's
the angle is a little bit bad.
Sometimes it's parsec and it's tricky.
It's probably just that. I don't know. It's that thing has a. Cause some back in the day that little fire thing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So short walls. It's very cool. That's dirty.
Yeah. I mean, it's 14, so you know how it works sometimes.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah. And then this is my baby right here. That's Mantis Cross 6/6 front turn. See that ring out?
Yeah, that ring out's crazy. Wow.
Yes, sir. That only works on half of the cast, though. Like I know from playing Voldo, who it works on, and who it doesn't. So it works on Cervantes as well. Usually big bodies or longer characters. Works on Voldo.
Okay.
What doesn't, that the A+B. Normally that won't hit on smaller character, so you don't get that extension. Your extension has to be this.
So
And of course, that will get snagged by the wall.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nah.
Okay, gotcha.
Nah. And that this follow-up doesn't really do well over walls either too. So, but this, oh, that would send you way over a wall.
Mm.
And
it's character specific. That's pretty cool. Okay.
So, the 3B over
that's
wall.
the same. I got lucky with that lamppost.
Wait.
But yeah.
Nah, you didn't get lucky. I forgot the follow-up. I wish I. See, even if you hit the wall, I'll just do that, and you'll still go over.
That's nuts. Wow.
See, if you hit the wall, I'll do that, and you'll still go over the wall.
What is What do you feel the game plan is with Voldo?
Confusion.
Okay.
Confusion at all times. He's a wacky, confusing character, so you don't really know when he's gonna swing,
right,
or when he's gonna stay still, what he's gonna do in Mantis. That's pretty much everything. Before the patches and everything like that, he was more of a blitz character with amazing Oki. It's like he knocks you down, and then it's like almost impossible to get up. And the mix-ups are crazy. It's like you can't guess right. If you guess wrong, you're in the blender. He was a blender character,
right?
But they didn't want that, so I don't get as much of that anymore. I didn't want to do that.
So you feel the strengths are confusion, right?
Yeah. The next thing he does really good is pretty much whiff punishing.
Okay.
Because 666B, which I'm probably not gonna be able to do here, is a lethal hit. So
on back turn, right?
No, just if you whiff anything, and he, oh shit. Well, Cervantes is not the best because his AA recovers extremely fast.
Nice. That's brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, but he can do that from moving because it's 6. You can do it. You can do it from backstep. You can whiff punish with that too.
Oh.
It got nerfed. It was a lot better, but yeah, you see, I whiff punish with that, and I can sing you out the ring almost from full screen.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Wow. And that's great Oki too. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this character's not fun to fight, man.
Oh, I know.
What about his let's see here. So let's see, how do I word this? So I've heard one of the things to do for Voldo is maybe step a lot. What do you when you know this people are going to do this? What are your step killers? What do you like to do?
2-2A.
2-2A?
Horizontal minute. Safe. It's annoying as hell.
Oh,
and on counter hit, on counter hit knocks you down and back turns you. So if you don't have even if you have a back turn move, it's not really great to swing against this because I'm like I'm really out the way. So yeah.
Wow.
That move is annoying.
That's pretty annoying. Yeah.
A lot of autos will do it and then do it again because it's like, you know, eventually when you realize you can't punish it, you have to respect it. So
not to just sit here and get
just annoying. Yeah. And then he can do this too, which is shorter range, but it's the same. It's pretty much the same concept.
Okay. What move is that?
4-4-A, but it's not as good. But a lot of people do that. You know, if they're trying to come in, something like that.
That's
do that. A lot of shenanigans.
That's really cool. Okay. All right, so 2-2A is a really good step killer, seems like. And I think 1K you had as like a... Is he a poking kind of character or not really?
Yeah, he can poke fairly well now. They boosted a lot of his lows. So before you had one low and it was this, and this just did everything you needed it to do. It's a -8 on hit, but your back turn first of all, and Voldo is better at back turn than you. So
I was gonna say, so that's minus on hit, but it always feels like, oh shit, like I shouldn't press buttons here.
You really shouldn't.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Because your back turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything. And my back turn BK is really fast, but your stuff in. Yeah. It's crazy. Wow.
So.
Crazy. I never knew that was minus on hit. Good to know.
Yeah, it's minus on hit, but taking a turn is, you know.
Ballsy. Yeah.
You know, you get GI, and back turn GI is a little bit better than front turn GI.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Why is it better?
So this move is 14. So level 2, level 3, you get launched.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So it's not bad. Plus, you know, I get this too.
Oh, that's dirty. Okay.
Yeah, before this was a lot better because you couldn't step this. Like, this had a whole lot of tracking. But now it's like pretty thin. Almost paper thin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really easy to step.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's back turn step killer.
Very cool, alright. So the game plan with him is constant confusion. Are there any... You talked about Mantis a little bit. What do you like in Mantis? What is the game plan in Mantis?
So I generally use Mantis to get in on range 3. So, like, when I'm dealing with, like, characters who are more deadly than me up close, like Taki and stuff like that, I'm trying to get in like this. Or Ivy. And just give her the center to her oblivion, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
With Mantis. But, like, this is almost like a unreactable mid. Like, you can't really react to that. So it's like, you know, there are some people that can jump it, some people that can GI it, but you know, when you change your timing, it's hard to deal with it. And once you block it, it's like, what you gonna do?
Yeah, it's crazy. Wow. Okay. What about I heard blind stance is really good too. What makes blind stance strong for Voldo?
I mean, his AA is extremely fast, and I mean, this is 14 and it's safe, but yeah, blind stance is really I personally only use blind test for like one mix up. You know, I'm trying to get this, trying to get that. Because a lot of people can't block that on reaction. You know, and this starts pressure.
So do you feel like that blind stance 1A is maybe like an online only thing?
It depends on their reaction. You know, you play the person.
Right.
Some people can react to it, some people can't. But it's still extremely crushing. So you know, this destroys highs and some mids. You know, this is super tech. This is super tech crowd. You know, and the secret about it is faster than this one. So if they're used to this timing,
right,
or blocking this timing, then they may not be able to expect this to be faster.
I got you. Okay.
You know,
so
and there's setups for it. So you know,
so that initially
this
does
on
look
block.
kind of, that actually looks the same from that mid and that low. It looks similar. Okay. That's really cool. All right, so that's your main that's the main blind stance mix up you like.
Blind stance mix up.
You were saying that you go into blind stance for a particular mix up.
Yeah. My main is like on the O key. We'll do this, and then pause, and then I'll go into wherever. Whether I do that, I'll do that. You know, and you can hit confirm that.
Oh, you can hit confirm. Like, wow, that's crazy.
That. You know, because this is a funny low. Like, you think this is hard to block. When they see somebody jumping, they usually, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're seeing this and they expect some type of, whether it's this, whether it's this. You know, a lot of times they don't expect you to, or that, because that's a lot of times this is a force blocking different scenario.
Interesting.
So, a lot of times they don't expect that.
All right, man. Let's see here. So what about, does Voldo have any tech traps?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and show me.
I don't even know if I can pull it off on this. So you do AA? Oh shit. Try it again.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Well, anyway,
so maybe what should it look
easier
like?
way to get into it.
So we'll get you trigger the lethal, right?
Oh no, that ain't. Oh no. So you trigger the lethal hit. I'm trying to think. You do that, and if you delay this just enough, if they tech, this will catch all techs.
Oh wow! So just delay a little bit.
And they're different. It's just different setups. Like there's a tech trap off of this to off the spin, but I can't. I don't know a way to trigger it without a lethal hit. Because this move gives me a spin on a combo, but I can't for the life of me think of how to get this without landing the lethal hit.
So maybe no practical tech traps? Like they're very situational?
Oh, here's another one. So if you block this, right? I'm trying to think how do I do that? Oh shit! Let me try it one more time.
Okay. So I should be mashing guard.
Oh, it's so hard. Well, and if I land on you again, oh god, that's another tech trap right there. If you get up too fast from this, that's another tech trap. It's so hard. No, that's not. It won't catch.
Maybe it's harder to do on Parsec.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
That's fine. That's no problem. So we'll have your Twitter handle here too if people want to maybe hit you up and ask what the situation should be, because Voldo players are going to understand the character a lot more than that. That's a lot of damage. All right. So what about? Do you have any RE safe moves or setups?
Not a lot. This is RE safe 2B.
Oh, okay, 2B.
That's the easiest one right here.
Ooh. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Man, 73. That's a lot. Oh no. Wow, that's crazy. And you get Oki off that? That's gross.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
It's you only like probably +4, but you know it's pretty good.
That's really, really good. Now, now you said you played part 4. So on part 4, he was a god at pressuring the gauge and stealing rounds off people. And so I don't think his pressure's as good as 4. But what are good moves that you like to pressure people's gauge with?
Oh, that. So block that.
This damn move.
That's 22.
Oh my god! Look at my guard crush. It's crazy.
Yeah, and this is not bad either. 18.
What is that? 3B hold B?
Okay. This probably one of your best guard crush moves to crush with.
What move is that, bud?
6K.
Just 6K by itself? Okay.
But it's a high. But it's a tech jumping and tech crouching high. It's weird.
Wow.
It's fucking weird.
It's nice range
So,
too.
yeah. So
That's
you'll break with
crush.
that. You used to could break with this, but they took that away. It's too good.
Wow. That's filthy.
What else can you break? You can break with that. You can break with this too. Let's see how much I get. 14.
What move is that?
6K.
Okay. 14%. That's a lot.
And that, but that's not really good.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's pretty much, and well, of course that A plus B, but you know.
A plus B, yeah. Let's do A plus B again. 15.
Yeah.
That's nuts. So his guard pressure gauge is still really good. His pressure is still really good.
Yeah.
Guard. What about post GI moves? What do you like to do post GI?
Front turn, I really don't. It's not much I can do. I mean, I can do this now, but before it wasn't really much I can do front turn. So usually I would do like an AA or something, but.
Oh yeah, very minimal damage.
Yeah, back turn is a little bit better, but it's still pretty bad.
So post GI is not really his thing to shine.
Like if it's a level 3, do it again. Oh wow. Yeah, 47. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
But yeah, that's generally what I would do on a level 3.
So he's not one of those strong post GI characters.
Nah.
That's alright.
But
everybody's gotta compensate somewhere, right?
Yeah. But you can get under a lot of stuff. instead of like, you know.
Yeah, his evasion is ridiculous. All right, so let's go. We're gonna start leaning more into anti-Voldo now. So, you watch other Voldo players play, whatever? What do you see Voldos get away with that they shouldn't? Like, is a certain move that's not being punished correctly?
Probably that. Probably this.
How unsafe is this?
Yeah, it's like 14.
14, okay.
You wanna if you block this, if you block the hump, you wanna swing. You wanna do like a 2A.
Okay.
Or some type of
get him out of mantis. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically the same for this move too. If you block this move, you know, Voldo should never do this move alone because it's been nerfed like hell. You know, you always want to do that.
Okay.
And then, if you sense this coming, try to step.
Step? Oh shit.
What? Not jump, but step. Yeah.
It feels like a jail. So you're saying block the first one, step the second part?
No. If you feel the first one's coming, step.
Oh, okay.
But don't overstep. Try to step the other way.
Yeah, once I block that first part, I can't step anymore. It's jailing me.
No.
So are you saying go in mantis then step like that?
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See.
Got you. Yeah, it's pretty linear.
But you don't want to overstep. See, you're overstepping. That's gonna get you caught with that.
Yeah, that hurts. I've eaten that many times. It's gonna move too. Okay. Alright. So that's one of the fake things people are not punishing correctly? That other move? Like that other move, the first move you did to me. No, not that one. When we first started off saying we're going to show people how to beat a certain move, or like what people get away with. What move is that? Do you remember? Can you hear me? Did I lose you? Hey, Dekree, can you hear me? If you can hear me, I can't hear you. Maybe unplug your mic and plug it back in. Okay, hang on one second, everybody. Okay, can you hear me? Alright, now I hear you. Now I hear you.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, sometimes my phone does that. It just disconnects me from Discord, I guess.
Oh, it's not. If you turn on your phone with Discord, I hate that with all my heart because Discord's meant for the PC, but on your phone, it's just frustrating where you're just talking to somebody, and Ron too. Yeah, it just happens. It's one of the many pleasures of Discord. Man. It's all good. Okay, so yeah, what was the first move you were doing to me?
What, this one?
Not that
or the hump?
No, it was before that. Before those two moves.
What's this one?
It's like something you jumped in the air. When I asked you, Voldo's getting away with
stuff. What, this?
No. You were. It's kind of like something you ran at me. You like jumped in the air. Yeah, it's off there, and then you did something when you jumped in the air. That no, not that. That shit. That shit.
Oh, you can G out a second hit of this, but this is very slow. This is 236B, so you can. Oh shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not really a good move at all. I mean, it does the guard damage, but it's really like a trick move, and most Voldos don't use that.
Okay. So that's something you feel Voldos get away with too much? They shouldn't be using this?
Yeah, they shouldn't be using that. Most doesn't because it's like it's mad slow.
Okay.
Yeah. This, like, if you duck this, you should be able to punish no matter what. Because on West it's like mad unsafe. So,
You know, I tried.
like
I
a
tried.
wall right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Got to punish it right away. That's cool.
yeah. And that's like a staple move almost. So, yeah. It's just not very easy to react to, but
Right.
yeah, you shouldn't. Um, a lot of times Voldo grounds himself, and so you should be hitting him as soon as he hits the ground.
Mhm.
So like if he does something like that, you know, he can't block. So
Okay. So
you
we're gonna.
know, or this,
That's a high, right?
yeah. But it also turns into a mid, you say.
Yeah.
But when he's on the ground, he can't block. So you should be trying to like retaliate. You know, like a 2K or something,
Oh, okay.
or that.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't do
it right
that.
away. Okay.
hmm Like, don't let him stay on the ground for free. Or flop on the ground for free.
Good to know. Okay. So it's not like it's unsafe. It's just that you have to do. You should do something to take your turn back, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's good. Anti-tech weather.
Just
Let's go into more how to beat.
This
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You were talking.
that's this is 14.
I was 14. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta hit that.
So let's go into more anti-Voldo. How to. A lot of people, I'm sure, wonder and they ask you, "Hey, how do you beat Voldo? How do you beat Voldo?" So let's go over that. Like the weaknesses, maybe of Mantis.
So you want to stay like out of pretty much like this range. A lot of times, like for me, like every Voldo plays different. So
Mhm.
like you kind of really have to fight the person.
Right.
Different people do different stuff, but like with me, you really want to stay out of like stay out of like this range. You want to be kind of like behind this range
Okay.
or whatever,
So I should be closer to you or further away?
a little bit further away from
Okay.
there, you know. And then if you're in, you want to be in my face constantly,
Hmm.
you know, because you don't want to have to deal with tip range that or you know,
So he's great at
and
mid-range.
and you always want to be stepping because if you start going backwards,
Hmm.
then that's gonna get you.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Moving back.
Yeah, like you always want to go, and when you're stepping, you kind of want to step in the same direction, like that, to
Okay.
avoid mantis. You know, because a lot of Voldos don't want to come forward. They don't want to. They don't want to have to chase you down like this in neutral because a lot of characters are better than Voldo in neutral with
Of
better
course. Of course.
launches and 3Bs and stuff like that. And this Voldo punishment game is not great. So having contests coming in with safe launchers is very annoying.
Hmm.
So you really want a Voldo to try to get in unsafely. You know.
Okay. That's good advice. I appreciate that. So he's really strong on like the 2.2 range, 2.5 range. He's strong on mid range.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
And then once you see him long distance, you want to step with him. Okay.
Yeah. Because when you're out of that range, he's gonna try to get in like that, or he's trying to get in like that, which is I told you unsafe. You know, you can launch punish that. See,
Okay.
and then of course he's gonna move back. He'll try to start this up. Yeah, you let him in.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Then bad things happen. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much and block a lot, you know, because his lows are not really that terrifying, you know. So the mid, it's really not a lot.
So what about his throw game? Does he have a good throw game?
His back throw is probably his best throw, so you want to be taking back a lot.
Because he's in blind sense. Oh, I see. Okay.
The front throw is a ring out, so always be front throw is a ring out, so always worry about that. But the Oki on the front throw is, I think you want to take that, because that's the Oki on the front throw.
Okay.
So you want to take that. So his throws are really good to me.
Yeah, pretty good Oki. One rings
Get away
out.
from
Good
that.
Oki. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, you want to get away from that. Don't want to stay on the ground. But you want to get up quick. Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is a good throw too, but nobody ever gets hit with it.
Why doesn't anybody ever get hit with it? They ducking too much?
Because it's an A grab, and most people break. For some reason, most people break it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah. So in blind step, just grab side step. So that's always good. So it'll kill vertical.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So that's another good feature about his grab. These grabs never work. If you got hit by that, it's very reactable.
So just react to that. Okay.
Yeah, you just duck it and then try to punish it with a wall rising move.
So it's more of a gimmick.
Yeah, you never see a Voldo land this in a competitive fight, unless he sets you up from like Oki, like that or something like that. But you should be ducking that all the time.
So that's reactable. Okay, that's good to know. Right.
I think that's all his grabs. Just the sidestepping, back grabs, and that.
Okay, and so you said his block punishment's not that great. What about are there things that people are blocking with Voldo that they should be punishing harder, or there's something that like they should be stepping or ducking?
CE is minus 20.
Oh wow.
Always minus 20.
Oh, that's cool. Didn't know. You can reset. Worth watching.
Yeah, it's always minus 20. So But
No, is that on safe? Okay.
his front turn CE is tech ducking and it goes backward. So
Wow, that tech back's rowdy. Wow. Ooh, that's gross.
yeah, and it does massive damage from front turn.
85.
That's 80.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So there's a lot of little, there's a lot of disrespect you can do with that. And of course, this is 12.
That's only minus
So
12.
that'll catch. No, it will catch. It's I-12.
Oh, and
So it'll catch that.
stance, CE is a 12 frame super. Wow.
So it'll catch that, and it's vertical. So
That's insane.
I mean, not horizontal. I'm sorry, it's horizontal. So yeah, really, really, really good.
So you should be able to punish. So using minus 12, you can punish that with a CE. It's nuts.
No, not on block.
Oh, not on block because it takes you out of blind stance, right? Oh, okay.
Voldo can't. So on whiff, it punishes almost anything.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fast. Wow.
See, I was hella late, but it's still caught it. So that's what you see a lot of Voldos do when they're desperate for the win. They'll stay in blind stance
And just wait for
try to safely move. Yeah. So usually that's what he's looking for.
That's dope, man. So chat, I'm gonna start asking questions. Also, start picking Dekree's brain with some questions. If you guys have any questions specifically about Voldo, definitely hit us up. I'm gonna start with questions. So, what do you think? Does Voldo have any good matchups that favor him? Are there matchups that you like personally?
Not entirely. Like I used to like the Ivy matchup really, really well because a lot of her tools, unless she's doing 6-6 A hold, a lot of her range 3 pokes, Waldo can just whiff punish from Mantis, and then she's just stuck in a blender. Plus, she doesn't have a really good 2A, and you kind of need a 2A to deal with this stand.
Right.
You need a real, a decent 2A to deal with that stand. So,
okay.
I mean, but I don't know. Like now, it's like certain Ivy just, it's kind of rough. Like I guess the meta changed, and they're used to using different tactics that they weren't using before.
So Ron the Tryhard have a kind of a question / statement. He thinks Astaroth is in Voldo's favor. What do you think?
He thinks Astaroth is in Voldo's favor.
Agree, disagree?
No. I play the person, so like I know how to try to contend with a Astaroth, but in general, it's like the crouch grabs and the armor grabs are really, really, really hard to deal with. And Astaroth just has a total kill button with I think it's A plus G. His like hopping grab that's plus on whiff. So that move tracks Mantis like crazy. So if you even try to go into Mantis, and Voldo is perpetually take crouch like a lot of the game. So that move has crazy tracking, and if he does anything, it can just catch Voldo in some of the stupidest places.
Gotcha. So hey, what's up, kid?
And a lot of his moves are just rough. That they don't deal with armor quite well.
So he's very prone to maybe the nightmares and the Astaroths of losing.
Well, nightmare I can handle his armor because I have nightmare armor works a little bit different than Astaroth armor. But nightmare armor needs one hard hit, but Astaroth armor needs a string hit, so multiple hits to stop his armor.
Or
so that's the problem.
Or lower.
You can do multiple hits on Astaroth. Wait, no, you can do multiple hits on Nightmare, but he'll just explode,
Right.
So you have to use the moves that kill Nightmare are more abundant than the moves that kill Astaroth armor.
Okay.
And then for some reason Voldo doesn't like people that tech crouch as much as he tech crouches. So that's kind of annoying too.
Are there well, I'm sure there are. Because Voldo's not generally rated as a mid or a high tier character, or the community feels it is very. He's not that good. So what do you think are some of his? Again, every play is different. What do you feel like his really hard matchups are?
Raphael is probably his worst matchup.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think Astaroth is a really bad matchup. X is a really bad matchup, but X is a bad matchup. But believe it or not, Voldo outdamages X.
I can
so
see
that,
I can see that.
It's like she has way better frames. She's a little bit faster, and she's safer. But if Voldo hits her, then it does a lot. Who else? Taki. Oh my God, Taki is really, really hard to deal with.
You really don't like Taki. Is it because she's always in your face? You can't control space with her?
No, it's so like certain things Taki does setups you kind of really need to super freak out of, and you can't do that to a really good Taki. Plus plus a really good Taiki blocks. So it's like, she gets a lot of whiff punishing. I mean, a block punishment that a lot of characters don't get. And she can just disrespect with that stupid
Her 14
3B.
frame 3B, yes, is gross. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's beyond stupid. Like, and a lot of stuff. Voldo is -14, so it's
Right.
just it's really really annoying.
So Taki knows
Really,
the
really
matchup.
annoying.
Voldo's pretty big.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. You gotta kind of space her out, but then they gave her that new move where she can just jump in and then do the guard break. It's just rough. Taki's bad. Stick Free and Nightmare are kind of bad. But you can kill a lot of. If you step well, you can get rid of Nightmare and Stick Free. Stick Free. You just got to be really safe with Stick Free and try to continue with his stance mix up.
Gotcha.
With horizontals, and you should be all right. That's pretty much it. The rest of them are like kind of even. Like Zayas, I feel like it's pretty even. Yoshi's kind of even.
Mm-hmm.
His 3B is annoying, but it's kind of even.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome, man. You definitely gave us a lot of Voldo knowledge. I really appreciate it. I always thought he's an asshole character since I've been playing since 2004. I've always had a hard time with him, and I definitely appreciate you going over and explaining a lot of stuff, for sure. Kira, hey, what's up? How's it going? Kira is a Mortal Kombat player. I appreciate you coming in. So we're going over. It's a weekly interview kind of that I do with some of the Soul Calibur veterans, where I pick an expert and they just break down the character. I don't know if Mortal Kombat does something like this, but it'd be cool to see. But yeah, definitely appreciate you breaking all that down with Voldo and everybody joining me. So unless anybody had any questions, I'll probably ask one more, give everybody maybe time to ask if they have anything. So Voldo's not regarded as very good. What would you improve with him, like realistically?
So one of the biggest things that hurt me was they removed his standing lethal hit, and they throughout the patches that it caused a lot of nerfs to try to like deal with something I call the Voldo Death Loop, which was a way to like basically you kept getting reset and launched over and over again. So now that the lethal hit, which was the thing that tied everything together, is gone, I wish they would like unnerf a lot of his nerfs for Mantis, because I just don't feel like Mantis is a really good stance anymore. And
so Mantis got. It seems like ever since Voldo won Evo, I think it was Evo Japan, he got nerfed to the ground.
Yeah, like his tracking was destroyed, and a lot of the stuff you just can't do anymore. Step G hurts Voldo a lot, so I wish they would try to figure out a way to better deal with step. Even 22A doesn't really kill step. It kills overstepping.
Right. It detracts people from stepping, but it's not a big threat. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a big threat at all. If you micro step and G, it won't hit you. Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time out of your night to educate everybody on Voldo. Everybody, if you want to follow, it's, I believe, at Dekree18, right? Your Twitter handle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Definitely hit him up for any Voldo questions. I bug this guy sometimes too, random questions and stuff, so I will definitely be picking your brain more myself because I want to continue to learn about Voldo. Hit me up on Twitter if you guys have any questions for Soul Calibur, or any characters you want to see next with any players. Next, I will probably introducing another time who the Riding Fighters are, how we came together in a team, so be on the lookout for that pretty soon. Dekree, I'll leave you with the final word, man, to the community about the character, anything you want to talk about.
No, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to talk about Voldo and hopefully, help out anybody that might need my help. I don't play as much competitively no more. I've done my damage, so I just been really trying to focus on my family and stuff like that. But
Of course.
if anybody in my community, I represent the bounty battles, Discord. So any of my guys need help or whatever, I'm always there. So and I'll be willing to help anybody that might need me.
Awesome.
So
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Dekree. And let's see, who can we raid? We should raid somebody. It's probably the nice thing to do, right, guys? Where are we going? Let's see. This one second. Who is on? All right, you know what? We have Frosty and Two Swords. Let's go raid them real quick. Everybody, thank you again for joining the stream. Hit me up again for any questions about anything. After we do the most likely the Rowdy Fighters kind of group introduction, get to know us, we'll probably be going with a 4-win for Mitsurugi. And you guys all have a great night.